Hello guys, welcome back to our Java fundamental course. In this is our third module, and in this video we are going to see variables and data types in Java. Okay, so let's get started guys. So now first of all we will see introduction of variables and data types. So Java is a strongly typed language, meaning variables must be declared with a specific type before they can be used. Okay, so first of all we want to know what is variables. So variable contains data that can be used in Java program. Okay, so consider a box in which we put the data in that box. So this is variable is also same as the container in which we will put different type of data. So based on the type of data, there are different types of data. So there are 8 primitive types of data. So we will see how to declare variable and how to assign the values to that variable. So variable, because we have given the variable name, so because the value of the variable always changes, therefore it is named as variables. Okay, so now there are 8 type of different primitive types, so we will see all this one by one. So there are, so this is very important question, it can be asked as MCQ. So there are 8 primitive type of data types in the Java. Okay, first one is byte, then second is short, int, then long, then float, then double, then char, and at last there is a boolean. So all these are data types. So we have to mention that which type of data we are going to put in our variable. So data types is a type of data which we are going to put in our variables. Okay, so now we will see all this one by one. Before that we are going to see how to declare variable and how to assign values to our variable. So now we will see uh, variable declaration. Okay, so now variable must be declared before they are used. So we have to declare variable in our Java program before they are going to use. So this is the our program. First of all we have to see the syntax of variable declaration. So as we have know, variable is a container which in which we are going to uh, paste our data. So this is the syntax. So in our syntax we are going to use data type. So it will say that which type of data we are going to put in our variable. After that we are going to tell variable name, so we can put anything uh, as, as we want to use. So variable name can be anything, and after that we will put semicolon at the end of our program, at the end of our statement, so it will like a full stop. Okay, so now we are going to see one example how to declare a variable. So as you can see that this is the integer, we have used int. So int is a data type, we will see in our further slides. Okay, so so this tells that we are going to put integer data in our age type of variable. So age is a name of variable, we can use anything as our need. So age is the variable name, we are declaring that we are going to put the integer type of data in our age variable, and after that we have used semicolon to end our statement. Okay, now we are going to see the our uh, program, how to how we can use these variables in our program. So variable are very important in our program. So first of all this is the public class. So this is the by default we have to use public class. We will see all these things in our further videos. We have used main method. So this is from where our program is going to start. So this is our main method, and after that we have used curly braces, and after that our program start. Okay, so now we have used int a equal to 100. So we have used integer as a data type, we have given name as a, and this is the equal to this is known as, this is known for assignment operator. We are going to see operators in our next video. So this is the assignment operator. Just know that when we are going to use this assignment operator for our variable declaration. Okay, for assigning values to our variable. Okay, so we have used assignment operator or equal to sign, and after that we have put the uh, value in our data type. So this is also known as literal. So this is also known as literal. So 100 is a value int is a data type, a is a variable name, and equal to is a assignment operator. So likewise we have used float operator to use 100 100 point, or we have to use decimal values, so we can use float. After that we have used string, then double, and likewise we have used all this type of data types. So just see this program and understand all these things by yourself. Okay, so now we are going to see what is data type, then you will understand all these things carefully. Okay, so now we have completed variables. Now we are going to see primitive data types. So now there are 8 type of data types in our Java. So first one is byte. So byte is an integer type of data type. It will This is the memory which will take for each data type. So byte will take 8 bit. So it will take the 8-bit memory in our memory. So this take 8-bit integer variable, and it will range from -128 to 127. Means you can enter the value in byte from 128, from -128 to 127. Okay, so now short is a bigger than the byte. Okay, so now short, we can put 16-bit data in our short. It is also a type of integer, and we can store the value from -32,768 to 32,767. So this is the value, this is the range of value from which we can use as a short. After that there is a int. So this is the integer type of data type. So it will take 32-bit integer value, and this is the value range from which we can use. Okay, so this is very bigger. So commonly we use integer in our programs. So now long is a uh, bigger than the integer, and it can store 64-bit data. Okay, now there is a different type of data type. So this is a float type of data type. It will take 32-bit memory, and it will store floating point. Like if you don't understand, then we can see that this is 3 point, 3 point and 1. So this is the floating point value which we are going to put in our float. So this is the float variable. Then there is a double variable which is same like float, but it is a bigger in size, so we can put um, more decimal points in our this double type of data type. Then there is a character type of data type, in which this will take 16-bit, and in which we are going to put uh, characters like A, B, C, D, etc. So from A to Z we are going to enter all this type of variables in our single code. So we will use single code for declaring or assigning a characters. So we can put capital A to capital Z characters. Also we can put uh, from small a to small z. So as we know that Java is a case sensitive language, so we can put all this, and each character have its uh, own ASCII value. So we will also see what is ASCII value of each character. Okay, so now it is not mandatory to understand the ASCII value, but we will see in later videos. Okay, so now this is the boolean type of data type, in which we are going to store uh, values like true or false. So true means 1 and false means 0. So this is used for conditional statement, like when our program needs to decide what to do, then it will check the condition, and in condition we are going to use true or false. So these are all the 8 types of data types we have already seen. So now we are going to see the in this image. We can see that there are different types of data types in a Java. There are classified as primitive and non-primitive. So there are 8 type of primitive data types, and in integer there are 4 data types. First one is byte, short, int, and long are belongs to integer type of data type. After that, two data types are belongs to floating point, in which we are going to put decimal values uh, as float and double. Okay, and after that we are going to use character, in which we are going to store character values, and at last we have used boolean values to store true or false. And these all are the non-primitive values data types. We are going to see all this in later videos. Okay, so now we are going to see final keyword. So what is final keyword? As its name says that the value which we are going to use in the final, as we declare our variable, if we use final keyword, then the value of that variable never changes. Means it will be constant for every time for all over the program. So if we try to change that value, then our program will give our error. So this that program will not be going to run. So when we declare a variable and if we use final keyword, then that variable or that value cannot be changed at any time. Okay, so variables declared as final cannot be changed once initialized, so we can only use as first time, and after that we cannot change the value of that variable. So it is useful for a constant like pi. So pi value is 3.14, and the value of pi never changes. So it is a constant, and we have used final keyword for declaring that type of variable. So this is the final keyword. So it is also asked in interviews, and also it is also asked in MCQ type of questions. Okay. So now we have done with our topics. So as we going to see the summary, so what we have studied. So we have studied that Java is a strongly typed language with 8 primitive data types. So we have seen the data types, then we have seen variables, how to declare variables, and also how to assign values to our variables. Then also we have seen final keyword. So first of all we have seen data types, variables, and we have use final keyword for constant variables. And after that we have seen that choosing the right data type for a variable is important for efficiency and accuracy. So if we have small type of data and it is an integer type, then we can use short and byte type of data type. But if we have large type of data, then we can use integer or double. So these are, we have to decide which data type we have to use in our program. So this is all for today, guys. I hope you you enjoy this video, and if you enjoy this video, then please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And if you have any doubt, then please feel free to ask. I will answer each and every question that you have asked in our comment box. Thank you so much, guys. Let's meet in our next video. Thank you.